All right, guys, it's Paul Singh, the Market Speculator with bullsonwallstreet.com. Today, we're going to talk about the market remount. Let's take a look at SPY here. You can see here, SPY was looking really weak. We had a lot of negative volume in here, broke down below the 50-day moving average. This was a short trigger. The expectation was that we would continue here and at least test the old all-time high. And as of now, that did not happen. The market has remounted that 50-day moving average. This is key here. We're starting to look very similar to this consolidation range back here in December through February that led to our next big run on the all-time high breakout. It consolidated for a couple of months here, and then boom, we got the big move. And at times during this period, it had looked pretty negative. And we're seeing the same thing again. About a 2-month consolidation off highs, looking pretty negative, shaking some players out here, and then boom, we get the big run. And if we break 239, we could really set up for another run like this. And the key here is this remount. This is what gets us slightly bullish. Then we get very bullish if we get the all-time high breakout. And what really gets me going with this breakout here is, one, it was a big breakout, 1% move, much like this breakout here was a big move. And then it was on heavy volume. So it wasn't just a few players, causing this. This was broad-based, big volume here. The biggest volume we've had since March here, when we had the big down move. And then the biggest upside move we've had since March, beginning of March, or late February there. So very strong here. We've remounted key levels on heavy volume, held that pre-market gap yesterday, which is really good. Another thing, it was broad-based. There were a lot of stocks participating yesterday, and we can tell that by looking at some of the other indexes like IWM, which takes care of more of the mid caps, and then the Qs, which take care of more of the tech, and that's breaking out to all-time highs here, or recent highs here. So the market is looking really strong. Some of the strong stocks here, we entered Netflix yesterday, and this morning it's already gapping up to our target, basically invalidating the earnings. LABU biotech here is ready to break its 50-day moving average. NVIDIA, semiconductors are really strong, and there's some good semiconductor stocks to take a look at. We've got Apple, which is flying, and remember, it's earnings here. X, bouncing off the 50-day moving average, already moving from 28 to 31, now could test its 50-day, and we have some that are flying like BABA here. BA also on our list, testing all-time highs, and then BABA here at recent highs here, making this really nice run from 108 to 114. And then what I'm watching very closely is Tesla for a break of its all-time high. So a lot of choices here, a lot of good stocks. We've got a bunch of other ones in the report, but right now I've gone from slightly bearish to slightly bullish, and if the market continues to run here, we'll slowly add more long positions.